It makes sense. There are moments when you're going to feel disconnected, of course, because you're experiencing the difficulties in life. It's never easy in the sense of your physical being present and receiving the contrast of what it is that you feel that you need at any given time. We are aware of this. Of course, there is an uncomfortability, and sometimes there is always a busyness in the everyday life that all of you lead. We are aware that some of you find it difficult in the sense to do that dieting or that exercising or that make a new regime. We are aware of this because there is so much distraction on your planet. Of course there is. It was meant to be this way in a sense. Maybe there's an overload of sensory system on your planet too that again is at hand, and maybe doesn't need to be so busyness around you. There is noise around you, and we don't necessarily mean the noise that your ears can hear, but there is also the thoughts that many of you pick up. Many of you on your planet may feel very down and have no idea as why. It could be that your sensory system, your intuitive side, your psychic side, the empathic side is so open that you're experiencing everyone's feelings and emotions. And demonstrated today something. Her son was driving on the motorway, and for a moment there was a question asked, and Anne tuned into the vehicles around her and gave information. And she had picked up on 20 vehicles around her, and they behaved exactly as she said. Watch out, this one's going to move in front of you now. No, that's impossible, her son said. Watch, she said, as she was tuning into the mindset of the individuals and the thoughts, because she was opened and listening into their minds. Now, many of you will find this. When you become intuitive, you become inquisitive. And through being inquisitive, you tend to tune into everyone, whether you like it or not. You may not even realize that you are so open, that you're excited. It's like being a child in a toy shop, that you're so excited that you are feeling into what's going on in the world, and you allow your mind to wander through different countries, different people. You know, there is social media that you have that you're tuning into, and there's always an undercurrency, an undertone of what might be playing out. You see, it's not just what your ears hear. There is other information that's being played out, almost like channeling to some degree. So there is this repeating pattern on your planet that many of you are fearful, that you look for what is happening to keep yourself safe, which means that you're listening to the disasters, of course, and you're reading into the disasters and hearing them. But many of these disasters are being repeatedly played out on your planet. It is to lower the frequency of the individuals on your planet. And of course, when you lower frequency, also affects your immunity. Have you ever thought why it is there is so much fear being portrayed on your planet, so that you hear it, that you receive it, that you tune into it? And once you tune into it, it creates a deeper, darker fear. This affects your immunity. This affects your physical form, your mental health when you tune in to the disasters. Not everything that you see is everything that is truthfully being played out. There is other frequencies on your planet, of lower frequencies of individuals that may want you to think what is happening, but it really isn't happening. That you are just watching what they want you to see and to hear. So for many of you who have become quite inquisitive, intuitive, the empaths, the psychics, some of you may be feeling a little bit down at times because you're receiving the wave of information that has been sending out that others may not be able to see or hear or feel. So it may affect your energy. So it is advisable from time to time, we're always going to suggest that you take moments for yourself where you just allow your energy just to balance out, to find your alignment, which just means you tune in to yourself rather than tuning out to others. That you become balanced in your energy, as in finding your own truth and what feels right for you. It is that you take time, we would say meditation, but it is to sit with yourself, the power of yourself. It is that sometimes it helps that you have maybe those cards, angelic or affirmation cards, whatever the cards you wish to use, that gives you the connection to your spirit guides that can guide you, to give you the answers that you might need when you're feeling uncomfortable. You see, there is so much of reaching out externally to others that you are only hearing the interpretation of their thoughts and feelings. Whereas when you have direct connection yourself and to work on that, then you have direct connections to your guides. Then you can tune in for your story, your own individual. So we would suggest this question, but be mindful of cleansing your energy and just be mindful of just yourself. There may be others also that have ill thoughts, or in a sense of any jealousy, or those around you that may feel down and you are picking up on their frequency too. So always tune in to your own self. What isn't yours, send back to somebody else. You don't have to know this individual, but just push away the energy that no longer serves you. You do not need to hold on to it. And every day you can start fresh. There is no rules or regulations that you didn't start that diet yesterday, or that new job yesterday, or that journaling yesterday, or that meditation yesterday, or whatever it is. Every day is a new day. Every minute is a new minute. Every second is a new second.